Bay Hideaway RV Park and Campground, 8360 Lakeshore Drive, Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. I'm going to give you a little tour of the park today, and I'm going to start up here at our entrance road. So this is where you would turn into the park, and the little building that you see sitting back there is going to be our office. Today is October 5th, 2020, and we are set up for Halloween. You can see some of our decorations. Soon be taking those down. We've got a hurricane coming in, so we're going to have to reset. The office is where you're going to stop and check in. We will get you escorted to your site once you get signed in. We do have RV supplies and some logo wear as well. Propane. We installed propane back, after we bought the park. And so we're able to fill bottles for you as well as fill motorhomes. We also added Jake's Place, our dog park. It was one of the first things that we did in January of 2019 when we purchased the park. And it's a great place to let your pups come and run off leash, and we've got a little bench. If it's a cooler day, you can sit in the sun there, or you can sit underneath the shade of that beautiful live oak tree. Just past the dog park on the right is an expansion that we're working on. We're adding 10 new sites, and they're going to be put in at a 60-degree angle to the road. They're all going to be back-end sites, but very easy back-end sites, and some of them are going to be as deep as 90 feet. So those are going to be some really nice sites, 33 feet wide and nice and deep to back into. Our intentions are going to be to cut a path through the line of trees that we have here on the left so that you can access the amenity center straight from here without having to go down and around. And now this road leads us back into the park, which is approximately a quarter of a mile long from Lakeshore back to where the RVs sit. So I've arrived back in the park. Our front row here is going to be sites 1 through 12. The Black Lux, that is site number 6. The Cedar Creek is site number 7. All of the sites in the park are full hookup, sewer, power, and water. Most of them are 30-50 amp. We have a handful of sites that are 30 amp only. Over here to my left, at the end of the entrance road, is some overflow parking. We have a camper that was brought here to keep it out of the floods for the hurricanes, which is a common thing for people to bring their campers in here from other places. All right, so we're going to go down here. As I said, all of the roads are one way, so we go to the right when we come into the park. And I want to show you sites number 1, 2, and 3. This is site number 1, where this little Class C is at, and it is the only fully shaded site in the park. So you can see that it's got lots of trees, and it's an in site. So this is a nice site. You do have traffic coming around the end road because it is the entrance. And in front of me is going to be an entrance to our walking trails. We have walking trails cut throughout the entire park. They're cut 8 to 10 feet wide. One of the baskets for our disc golf goes back in there. All right, so I've come around over here to site 2, where this car is sitting as site 2, and this is a site that we do not use. We are turning it into a dog wash station. We have the dog wash. We're going to put that in, and we're also going to have a washer and dryer specifically for dog bedding. So that's going to be a nice little added thing that we've got going on. Now the road that is here is going to be the center road that you go down to get to the front row of pull-throughs. And then the next one here on this end is going to be site 13. And we go from 13 down to 23 on this row that are also pull-throughs on the left, and on the right is our back ends that go from 24 to 34. This is the yard for site 16, and to the right is going to be site 17. And site 17 is a buddy site with site 19. We don't have an 18. We do that to confuse you. No. So site 19, it would pull in facing me, and then site 17 is pulled in the direction that you see it. So it's a shared yard, and your doors face one another. This is site 20, which has got a nice setup here. It's got a nice big yard, and it'll hold up to a 40-foot RV. We don't have cookie cutter sites, so every site is a little bit different in length. Site 13 down there at the end will only hold a 25-foot trailer, where we go down to 23, and 23 is 72 foot long, so you can put something larger in there. Now over to my right here is going to be some back end sites. The back end sites are about 75 foot deep, so they'll hold a 40-foot fifth wheel or whatever you want to put in there. The nice thing about them is the side yard is there, but there's also yard back behind, so you have access to that as well, and that's where the fire pits and the tables sit on this back row of back end sites. And then the wooded areas behind that with the walking trails that we had mentioned earlier. Directly in front of me is going to be motor coach sites. These are pull-in sites, so we can't park trailers into them because you wouldn't be able to unhook. So you pull in, you're going to face the woods, which is a pretty view in the morning, and right behind those trees over there is a pond. So the coach that is here on my right is a 42-foot coach, and you can see that it is big enough to have the coach in there as well as a towed vehicle behind it. So this is going to be sites 35 to 40. We don't use anything beyond where this green coach is at. Now if we come back around this way, off in the distance you can see the amenity center. All right, so this insight here is site 12, and you can see how big it is. It's got a coach in it that is quite large, pulling a trailer. This is Cruising the Coast week, so we've got people in here with cruising cars. This Thor here has got a 20-foot trailer attached to a 43-foot coach. So that is an 85-foot long site. So we definitely are set up to be able to handle that. So now in front of me is going to be our out road, and it also is where our dumpster is at. So that's where the trash goes. When you're coming up the road, you're just going to stop and drop. Across from the dumpster on our out road is where you're going to find our amenities. This is our bathhouse, laundry, and through is going to be the clubhouse and pavilion. I'm going to take you through the bathrooms so that you can see what they look like. But first we're going to go into the laundry. The laundry is, we've got new machines coming this week, actually. Today's Tuesday. So Thursday they're bringing 3 new washers and dryers. So they will be swapped out, but this is a nice place. You can just come in and relax, or you can throw your laundry in and hop on over to the pavilion and clubhouse. All right, so going into the ladies' bathhouse. Oops, sorry about that. We did a little bit of remodeling this spring. So we did some painting, we replaced the sinks, got some art for the walls. Toilet stalls, they're nice and large. Somebody said the other day you could dance in them. And then our showers are going to be down on this end. And those are nice and big as well. Now we've got hanging hooks there, a seat for you, and shower curtain so it's separated from the dressing area. Like I said, there's 3 of those. I'm going to pop out on the other side because there is a door on both sides of the bathrooms. Okay, I'm over in the men's room now. Those are sandbags that we're going to be putting in front of the doors. Depending on how much rain we get, we might need them. So the men's bathhouse has got 2 stools, 2 urinals, and 3 showers. The bathhouses are air conditioned and heated. And we take a lot of pride in our bathrooms. We work hard on them to make sure that they're nice and clean for y'all and that they are inviting. They are also our storm shelter. The bathhouse was rated for a Cat 4 when it was built, so this is our safe place. Now when you come through the laundry room and open that door, you're going to pop out right over here to the pavilion, the pool, and the clubhouse. I've got some Halloween decorations set up. It's a little messy over here. And I apologize for that. So this is the pavilion, and you can see that we've got a gas fire pit here. Nice place to sit and visit with people. Got another seating area over here, some picnic tables, and then we do have our wood fireplace as well. This is a giant Jenga game and a giant Connect 4. And this is our clubhouse. Get some lights on in here. We do a lot of events especially during snowbird season. We have a lot of things going on over here in the clubhouse. That is a new entrance sign. DirecTV. Got a 65-inch TV there for your viewing pleasure. Let's go back out here to the pavilion, and I want to take you over to the pool. Now off to the left, we've got horseshoes, and there's a nice yard. We do hang tin on the pavilion on these north-facing walls in the wintertime, just to kind of block some of the cool air that might be coming through. There's a grill here for anyone that might want to do some grilling while they're up at the pool. We converted the pool to salt water just recently. You see those 4x4 posts? That is for a shade. We have a shade that we hang over the pool in the hot summertime, and it makes a world of difference to be able to actually get in during the hot days and enjoy the pool. There's a few leaves in there. Need to get the dolphin to work in there. So this is the pool area. Got a volleyball net. Climbing things for the kiddos. And we've got 2 swing sets here. We've got this one that we just brought in, and then the big wooden one that is behind it. So you can see where the RVs sit. So it's not too far away. The whole park is very walkable. All right, folks, that is it. I hope that you have enjoyed our little tour of Bay Hideaway RV Park and Campground here in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We would love to have you come and visit us. If you've been here before, we'd look forward to you coming back again. Thanks so much.